Hello there, Oma Faraway here, back in the kitchen. Now yesterday I made some cheese crunchies, cheese biscuits or nibbles, and they should be crunchy, and they are. And next on the menu, a bow tie. A cheesy bow tie. Do you want to know how to make them? Come and watch. Today I'm going to make another variety using almost the same method. I'm using the 6 slices of puff pastry again. I'm now using 70 grams of butter and 200 grams of cheese. So I'm going to put it together and show you a different way of making the same sort of bicky. And I'm again going to use my whiz to make the cheese cream or spread or whatever you want to call it. I don't have a hand mixer, but you can easily do it with a hand mixer. Now just preparing the pastry for the buttercream or the cheese. Right, I have reverted to using the mixer anyway, because you really do need either a hand mixer or a good mixer to make it pliable, so I can just spread it. So anyway, the cream's ready. I will now stack the pastry. We're now going to cover each piece of the pastry, the square, with cheese spread. Stacking up nicely, very evenly spread. Right, so I now have 6 slices of the pastry and 5 spreads in between. So I'm now going to wrap it and put it in the fridge for a couple of hours so we can harden up so I can cut it easily. Right, in the fridge it goes, so we can firm up for a nice straight cut. If my fringe gets any longer, I won't be able to see. Anyway, it's like a curtain, isn't it? Hopefully by the 2nd of March or the 3rd of March, hairdressers might be open again. But anyway, hi there. Look, I've had a haircut. It's been 14 weeks or something. Anyway, never mind. I'm in the kitchen again and I'm making the bow tie crackers. They were designed, brainchild of, a baker who supplied the palace for their special events and things. And he was asked to think up something new, something different. So he designed the bow tie, which could be served at receptions and things that were held with the Queen and her entourage, and nowadays the King. So the bow tie has quite a history, and it was so nice the last time I made them, and they turned out perfectly. I'm just going to make some more. Yes, I am. Right, well, it's been in the fridge firming up for just over an hour. Now the expert says that these ribbons I'm going to cut are best at 9 centimetres, and the square I've got is 12 by 12. So I'm going to have to shorten it first and then cut the rest. So here I go. I'm going to cut a few off first and reduce it to the 9 centimetres. I've marked the 9 centimetres. I'm going to cut 4 thin strips off this side. And you can clearly see the layers of the cheese here. And the idea is that you give them a twist like this. Right, so you hold it between thumbs and forefinger and twist like this. And then slice very thinly, or not too thin, the rest of the pastry at the 9-inch length. Right, all the twists are done. They're on the baking tray and they go in the oven at 170 for 20 minutes. Well, here they are. Don't they just look gorgeous? The cheese is nice and dark. The pastry is well cooked. They're nice and dry. I am satisfied. I've just turned them all over, and according to the expert, now they're two joined here. I've joined them like he did, but anyway, beside the point, I am going to just let them dry. The ones that he baked on his video had to go back in the oven just for a few minutes to dry, but I reckon these, I think it depends too on your cheese, on how your butter and cheese, how oily it is, but these look pretty good. So I'm just going to leave them sit for just for a minute, and well, the tasting, the proof is in the tasting. Well, here you have them, the bow ties for a very formal drink at the Palace from 1984. Oh, I'm quite happy how they've turned out. As you can see, I have still got some cheese mix left, and Mr. Holtkamp decided that if you crushed some nuts or some rye bread or anything crunchy that you prefer, you can make little truffles, cheese truffles. And if you're not going to use them straight away, just pop them in the freezer for when you do want them. Oh God, my hair. Oh, please let the hairdressers open. Oh God, it's everywhere. So I've got some rye bread here, heavy rye, and I'm going to put it in the wee cutter here, and I'm going to use it as crumbs for my cheese truffles. They look lovely, don't they? So here we go, another 6. So it's made 10. Waste not, want not, I was always told. So it's a great way to use the leftover spread. Lovely. So I do hope you give them a try, and hopefully you'll have just as much success as I will. So enjoy. Bye.